Hello, everyone! How we doing today? Hope everyone is doing well on this fine Sunday afternoon. Who we got in here? Maddie, hi. Wins, hello. Mikey, Boss Buster, good to see you all. We are back with some more Psycho-Sleuth today. My goal is to finish the demo. I think we'll be able to do that, but we'll see, we'll see. Side story. Okay, I think I do have that because when I was trying to open the game earlier, it was like downloading content, and there's also a new side story button on the menu, so I assume whatever that is, I do have it, which is fun. So, a little bit of a minor recap. Special Sunday, best Sunday of the year. Yeah. Birthday shout out. I gave you one yesterday. Don't get too greedy. But a bit of a recap. Basically, we're in this like werewolf death game. Everybody has superpowers, sort of based on their cognitive disorders, and one girl's is like the death plague. And she like infected everybody with it, and we just woke up. So we don't know what happened, but it is probably not good. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and hop on in, methinks. Go ahead and move over. There we go. It was fun to see the Disventure Camp vid. Good! I had a lot of fun making that one. I wasn't sure how it would be, like, received because I've never, like, branched out to that kind of content, but I've been meaning to do it for a bit. And, you know, new season I thought would be a good opportunity to do so. But anywho, let me get this up. Whoop, nope, not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. Bit loud. Turn that down a smidgen. Okay. Game's loud. Yeah, I'm working on it. Is that still... I'll turn it down a little bit more. Okay, I think we're good. Honestly, it made me feel more positive about the episode. I think the episode's like okay. I think it's mixed for sure, objectively. But I don't really watch Disventure Camp to... How do I put this? I don't watch it going in expecting like peak television, like Breaking Bad levels of writing. So if I'm entertained, I'm a lot more willing to be forgiving of things like pacing issues or any of the other stuff that I mentioned, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm really going for a more lighthearted tone with the series. But anyway, I think we can go ahead and hop on in. That all looks good. Okay. Yeah, give me the normal difficulty. I can do it. Oh wait, I have to load a save. Me when? What button do I have to hold? Okay, space. Silly me, hold on. Yeah. Can't open the menu. Hey. Let me in! I might just close the game, honestly, and reboot. Hold on. I think that would low-key be faster. One sec. Okay, we're so back. Now load, which is what I meant to do. This one. Yes. I said yes. Okay. Hey, so okay. Ugh. Where's Lena? I'm here, Lyle. I'm okay. Okay, we're so good. Thank God. Turn down a little bit for me. First thing he does is look for his sister. Disgusting siscon. Eris! Can we not? No, let's not. Don't blame- oh wait, what voice? I give her like the Valley Girl voice. Don't blame Lyle. Loving cute things is natural. We owe Eris and Dada. They weren't affected and woke everyone. Okay, so those two weren't affected? Interesting. From that brief experience, death delusion drops heart rate and breathing dangerously low. Any longer, and fake death becomes real death. Terrifying. Like drowning. Without immediate rescue, it's irreversible. Why weren't you two affected? Your pathosyncs? Kotari's ability gives humans the death delusion, right? Non-humans aren't affected. My dog Lyle led me out of range. Oh, dog Lyle is so cool and reliable, not like human Lyle. Yeah, there we go. More useful than the real Lyle. Eris, be nicer to Lyle. Without girls' kindness, he can't survive. I understand, Eris, but why wasn't Dada affected? Because Dada doesn't, like, see herself as human? Allow this master detective to explain. Huh? You're a detective too? Sorry, thought I was master for a second. Almost spouted some random deduction. This guy doesn't respect Hyper at all, does he? Dada's immunity is simple. She's not human. She's a gray parrot. That makes sense. You actually accept that logic? Wait, Hyper might be onto something. Death delusion makes humans think they're dead. Dada believes she's a parrot, so she's unaffected. Oh, so that's why. Why are you the most surprised? Never thought therianthropy could work that way. Different disorders really do counter each other. Correct. You finally grasped the selection's true nature. This is werewolf centered on pathosyncs. Meaning pathosyncs are everyone's trump cards. Reveal your abilities' details, and you're immediately disadvantaged in this death game. This is bad. Everyone already knows Lena's disorder and pathosync from the first murder. If I were the werewolf, I'd kill Lena first. Her ability, Forcing Truth, is too dangerous for werewolves. Lyle, you okay? I'm fine. I have to protect her. By any means necessary. Foreshadowing is a literary device. Round 2 begins now. Great logic. Reveal the second round's divine candidates. What do we got? Or is it just werewolf and villager, or do we get, like, oh, see, look, there's medic, there's guardian angel. Is this hero? I'll bet this is like guardian angel. We get to protect one player. Each person sees different roles in the vision. Werewolves kill within the time limit. Villagers survive. Note, round 2 introduces a new role, hero. There are 2 of them. What do heroes do? If heroes eliminate the werewolf before they kill, the heroes become the gods and grant their wishes. Oh, this is not guardian angel. Yippee! I love these little doodles. Even if they fail to prevent murder, heroes can still execute the werewolf during debate. From this round forward, heroes determine executions. Only when both heroes agree will the werewolf face purification. So we're like the judges? Okay, interesting. Oof. So, heroes oppose werewolves? Correct. Consider heroes the werewolf's natural enemy. Enemy? I'll bet Alice is the other hero. Oh, look, we got a double. Sorry. Twisted game. Double Eris and Silas. Lyle, why does everyone look so grim suddenly? Because these rules give everyone a reason to kill each other. Werewolves must kill to survive. Heroes must kill werewolves to save everyone. People who've never killed might hesitate at first, but give them a righteous cause and that psychological barrier vanishes. No matter what, I won't kill anyone. Based on FaZe's statement, her role is likely... I don't know, one of the killer roles, I guess? One of these two. I don't know, hero? Can't take words at face value. She could be acting. What a pain. Not just guessing pathosyncs, but roles too. Did that choice do anything?
Demo.
Isn't this unfair to the werewolf? How so? The werewolf must kill undetected while facing two heroes. Are there two werewolves this round?
Yeah.
No, only one. Every round has exactly one werewolf. However, werewolves aren't necessarily disadvantaged against heroes. I provide werewolves necessary assistance. As the host, that's completely unfair. I also do not directly interfere with murders. I merely assist with the preparations, providing weapons, disguises, and suitable killing environments. Interesting. Why having more heroes doesn't disadvantage the werewolf? You'll understand soon. Ah, I see. I understand perfectly. Master, why would more people be worse? Don't worry about it. Just act like you know what's going on, or they'll realize we're clueless. I love these. Wait. I have a question too. What is everyone even talking about? I sense awkwardness. Awkwardness? Be gone. Be gone. Excellent. Everyone understands the situation. No, clearly several people have no clue. Understanding everything will summon the logic's divine presence. Use your pathosyncs and roles. Slaughter each other freely. I hereby declare, round 2 of Werewolf begins. The moment the proxy announces the start, everyone exchanges glances in silence. There's really not much to think about. Regardless of who's the werewolf, first target is obvious. It's Kotari! Why? If her pathosync goes off, she's basically a walking bioweapon. Then I'll just wake everyone up again. Can you guarantee you'll be available next time? What if you're asleep? True! Gray parrots need 8 to 12 hours of sleep, just like humans! But is killing Kotari smart? She's untouchable. Touch her while killing her, and the werewolf gets counter-killed. Use blades or ranged weapons, idiot. Did Eris's attitude rub off on you? Yeah, dang, crazy. Even if Dada can't save everyone... Oh, wrong person. Even if Dada can't save everyone, my dog Lyle can. How do I trust you'll actually save people? You could be a werewolf too, right? Understandable thinking. But I'll say this. I have zero interest in this murder game. Killing or being killed, neither interests me. Then, what's your pathosync? Your role this round? Your wish? Someone who reveals nothing convinces no one. Right back at you. Please, both of you, stop fighting! As I expected, everyone's starting to suspect each other. In the midst of this chaos... Everyone, hold up. This isn't the time for infighting. The old man's right. The vibe's gotten way too heavy. So what if it has? Is this really okay with you? Fighting like this? You look ugly. That's harsh, but effective. Everyone, cool down. Leave the situation to me. Let's all just eat together. Ooh, this is a fun room. The dining hall. Under Raz's assistance, we head to the dining hall for a meal. Raise, sorry. It's ancient times. The only way to bond is eating together. If we get along better, maybe people will hesitate before killing. Raise's thinking is simple, but she definitely lightened the mood. Lyle, here. Say ah. Eat more apples for vitamins. Ugh, Lena, I can feed myself, you know. This was an interesting choice for a CG. But if I don't feed you, you won't even know if you've actually eaten. Good point. When hungry, I sometimes unconsciously create food with my pathosync and eat it. I've missed meals that way and even passed out. But I'm pretty full already. There's a type of hunger called when your sister decides you're not full yet. Well then, I'll keep eating. Disgusting as always. Oh, Eris something something. Oh, Eris, eating alone again? Join us. If you kneel and bark 3 times, I'll consider refusing you. Oops. Why would I bark if you're refusing anyway? What? No, okay, hold on. Here we go. Eris, let me feed you apples. Sure. You're letting Lena feed you too. Your attitude toward me versus everyone else is completely different. You're special to me. Really? Especially disgusting. It's been so long, Eris. Shame we're reuniting in a place like this. In your opinion, who seems like the werewolf? Don't ask me. Besides you and Lena, I can't see anyone. I can only judge by what they've said. Fair point. I try observing the people around us. Hey, hey! What did you do before this? Your outfit's so unique. Nothing worth mentioning. So what was it? Little miss. I'm Raise. Just call me Raise. Look, bothering an old man like me can't be that interesting. But you keep looking so gloomy. It bothers me. I know. Smile for me. Gloomy old man, be gone. You're erasing my entire existence. What would make you smile? Want to see if you're ticklish? Why do you need everyone smiling? Because anyone who smiles becomes cute. Cute? Not this old man. Really? I bet you look great smiling. What if someone can't smile? Impossible. Katari right there. She can't. She can't smile. That's different from not wanting to. Everyone wants to smile. Because humans live to find happiness. Not necessarily. Definitely. Oversimplified. But maybe you're right. Okay, wow, he folded fast. He really said, that's not necessarily true. And she's like, yes, it is. And he's like, you know what? Maybe you're right. I'm definitely right. Sure. So I won't stop until you show me a happy smile. Great. I've attracted a real handful. Surprisingly, Silas seems helpless against Raise. Wonder how the others are doing. I'm not eating anything here. What if the werewolf poisoned the food? But Alice, if you don't sleep, you'll eventually, if you don't eat, sleep. If you don't eat, you'll eventually collapse. Then how about this? You taste everything on my plate first. Oh God. Oh, sure. Oh, Faze, she's so cutesy. I'm so maternal. Tastes normal. Should be safe. Go ahead and eat, Alice. Aren't you afraid something might happen to you? Of course I'm scared. But if I die from poison, that's my choice. I can live with that. Well, you won't really be living with it. You're even more unsuited for this place. I think so too. Keep this up and you'll be the first victim. Do you want to die? I know I'm not cut out for death games. Alone, I'd probably die quickly. But others will help me. Who? Do you know anyone here? No. But my parents taught me, treat others with kindness, and kindness returns. That's painfully naive. It's every person for themselves. What's funny? You're actually pretty straightforward, Alice. Otherwise, you wouldn't warn me like this. See? Not everyone only thinks of themselves. These two couldn't be more different in personality and values. Besides them, there's another mismatched pair. Hey, Elian, you spilled iced coffee on my hand. My apologies, Master. I'll get you hot coffee instead. It's not about temperature. That would burn me. But you're a master detective. What do you think detectives are? Hot, hot, hot! Oh, it really does burn, Master. You did that on purpose. Let me bandage that immediately. Oh. You know what I bet he is? I bet he's the, like... Wasn't there one of them? Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? How do I select F? Okay. Go. Click. Oh, is it system? Where is... Because I want the... Can I not pick this one? I guess not. I wanted to see the list of... Okay, whatever. Wasn't there one of them that was like... likes being a caretaker for somebody, or like convinces themselves that... I know there was one that's like convincing yourself that you're sick, but I could have sworn there was also one that like you convince yourself someone else needs your help. I don't know. I would need to go back and check, but their relationship remains a mystery. Oh no! Dada stares at her plate, trembling. This death game is too cruel. They're making a gray parrot eat eggs? I haven't even laid eggs yet, and I'm supposed to eat them? Most humans eat eggs without ever laying any. If you're not eating it, can I have it? Leave it alone! That egg could be my future baby! Calm down. My deduction? It's just a chicken egg. There's only one truth. Isn't it? The truth is one? Chaos erupts instantly. Well, who do you think is the werewolf? Rather than who's the werewolf, I'd say none of them are normal. Well, that's true. But what matters most right now is Lena. Hearing me call her, Lena shakes her head slightly. Without words, we understand each other. Neither of us is the werewolf. I need to keep Lena from becoming a target. To protect her, my best move would be... reveal I'm a hero, reveal I'm a werewolf, reveal I'm a villager. If I say I'm the werewolf, the other hero's gonna come for me, so... probably not that. And the real werewolf will know I'm full of shit. I don't know if any of these are good moves. If I say I'm the hero, then the werewolf's gonna come for— oh! Okay, wait, maybe it is reveal I'm the hero. Because if I say I'm the hero, then the werewolf isn't gonna want to fuck with me. And the werewolf might come for me because I'm a hero. And so it will take the target off of Lena. So I'm gonna say reveal I'm the hero. Everyone, listen up. I'm the hero for round 2. Everyone falls silent at my announcement. Is that true? Yeah. But you're a famous con artist. How do we know you're not lying? I can't prove it. But when it matters, I don't lie. Eris glares at me, seems about to speak, but stays silent. She's figured out my real intention. So what now? Good question. What should we do? You didn't think this through before announcing it? Roxy, I need clarification. Round 2 rules. Only heroes and werewolves can kill, correct? Correct. Werewolves may kill anyone. Heroes may only kill werewolves. What if a hero kills the wrong person? I will execute that hero immediately. So that's why more heroes might be worse. What do you mean? After the werewolf kills, both heroes must agree for execution. Lose either hero, and the werewolf won't be executed, even if caught red-handed. Not enough votes. That's exactly what I was about to say. Master's timing for stealing credit is impeccable. So heroes can't be killed or make mistakes. One wrong kill, the hero's executed, and the werewolf basically wins. Plus, we can't let either hero die. If a hero dies, even knowing the werewolf's identity won't help. Can't vote him out. Can't verify if Lyle's telling the truth. But we have one option. Protect Lyle. Very interesting. After discussion, everyone agreed to protect me, taking turns in pairs as guards. Since we don't know who the werewolf is, Silas suggested drawing lots to pair everyone up. Why am I stuck on first watch with you? Please take care of us, Lyle. Head up high. Head up too high. Lower it more. You're awfully demanding for someone being protected. Silas really knows what he's doing. These pairings make it hard for the werewolf to strike. Yes, Silas is really amazing. Unless he is the werewolf. You scared her. Sorry, face. But I'll end this death game before it gets worse. Eris is kind of giving first victim, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. How? Find the hierarch hiding among us. Find them, and we can make them stop the selection. But how? Nobody knows what they look like. This cathedral might hold clues. Then let's start searching here. Alright, let's just go left to right. This door's locked too. Once it shuts, it auto-locks. You'll need a key to open it again. Where's the key then? Lyle has it. What? I meant dog, Lyle. The key's in his stomach. I told you we should have renamed him. This is way too confusing. Since we couldn't be sure who the werewolf was, everyone agreed Dog Lyle should hold on to it. I'm the only one who can take it out. And nobody thought you might be the werewolf? Seriously? Sorry, I thought that was the part where I laugh. If I really were the werewolf, I wouldn't wait this long to kill you. You'd already be dead. What do you want? Let's just go down the list. Find anything? Oh, sure. Your face. Ha 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 ha. Oh shit. Expecting me to find something is unrealistic. I can't see anything, remember? You act so normally that I often forget you're blind. Oops. Well, when you're born blind, you learn to live with the inconvenience. Hard to believe you could still help your detective father solve cases like this. And sometimes, you see things more clearly without eyes. Like what? Like your foolishness. Why the hell did you announce you were the hero? You don't suspect I'm lying? No, because you'd do any reckless thing if it meant protecting Lena. By admitting you're the hero, you made yourself the wolf's target. You put yourself in danger on purpose. Or maybe I just slipped and said it by accident. That's a lie. You think I don't know you by now? You're nothing but a liar. Who do you think's the wolf? I don't know. There is one person who concerns me. Who? Dada. Why her? I can't see, so my other senses are sharper than most. She claims she's a gray parrot, but I smelled a faint scent of blood from her mouth. Are you saying she might be lying? I'm not sure. But if she's really a gray parrot, she shouldn't be eating meat, right? Interesting. Let's analyze with what we actually know. Describe the proxy for me. Just by appearance, she's a beautiful young woman. You do remember I'm blind, right? Try again, this time with details. Fine, let's compare. Picture Lena, then make her about 1,000 times uglier. You disgusting siscon! Fine, I'll be serious. I took my time describing the proxy's face. The most intuitive thought. The proxy looks just like the hierarch. But none of the contestants resemble her. Which means it was never going to be that simple. I can't even think the proxy's appearance and gender are meant to... I think even the proxy's appearance and gender are meant to confuse our judgment. And somehow, I can't see the hierarch at all. Could the hierarch actually be harmless? Or was the person who died in the Chamber of Purification actually the hierarch? Hold on. Didn't you just say you can't see anything to begin with? Exactly. You're right. I can't see a thing. She brushed it off, changing the subject like nothing happened. Another fact we do know. The sheer size of Logic. I heard Logic's membership has reached tens of millions. That's a lot, but it still hasn't surpassed the 3 major religions, right? But Logic's rise only took 20 years. Given the time frame, its growth can only be called abnormal. I get it, you're saying, most likely, it's the hierarch's pathosync at work. Initial assessment. The hierarch's pathosync can attract others to pledge loyalty in a short time. Me when I start a cult. A pathosync that attracts people's hearts. That pathosync seems somewhat similar to one of the participants. Alice has one, right? Alice is a famous stage actress. If she's using her pathosync to enchant others, many things would make sense. But there's still no solid proof she's the hierarch. Let's keep observing. Alright. We got these 4 little thingies. A USB drive with a note beside it that reads, "This is a recording of my very first performance. I want that past sealed away forever." A beautiful dress. I just hope the old man wears this cute outfit someday. This knife looks different from the others. That's a nano-vibration blade. Its edge vibrates at a nanoscopic frequency. Razor sharp. Beyond compare. I've heard of it, but this is my first time seeing one up close. It's powered by electricity harvested from sea angels. Once activated, it slices through flesh and bone effortlessly. They're mostly used in surgery. How do you turn it on? There's a trigger mechanism inside the guard. Slip your finger in and pull. Whoa. Whoa, it actually works. Be careful. Once it's powered on, even the lightest touch can slice through any part of the human body. Can it cut through, like, metal or something? No, It's a precision instrument, strictly for human tissue. Then why would something this dangerous? Gee, Lyle, I wonder. They say a doctor offered it, praying to sever all ties between lovers. Yeah, sounds like he just went through one hell of a breakup. That's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Here's a photo of Lyle with a note beside it that reads, "My brother's photo is worth more than any wish. Please return the excess value to me in cash." Is this everyone's wishes? I presume? Maybe? Like the recording one is Alice, the dress one is Ray's. What are these? A feather. And this is gonna be the gray parrot. This is one of my feathers. Here lies a treasure trove of gold and silver. I offer everything I had, praying that logic may flourish for all eternity. Crumpled note. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? I'm you, I'm him, I'm I. Please let me be myself. Let me know others. Let me. Who am I? I'm sure that's nothing. I'm the one assigned to the chamber of the offering. They say if you place your offering here and pray sincerely, your wish will come true. Why do we need a guard? The room holds the most precious belongings of the faithful. Without a guard, they'd be stolen easily. To prevent that, we watch over it around the clock, day and night, without pause. Okay. No one truly knows. The hierarch's form changes constantly, just like the god of logic. What's that supposed to mean? The hierarch's always beside you. Once you truly understand, you'll see. May the god of logic bless you. I have. I once saw a man place his own mother's heart into the offering box. He prayed to the hierarch, "Please give me a healthy mother." But if he removed her heart, wasn't that already impossible? Through the god of logic, the hierarch granted his wish. He returned that believer's mother to him. He? You can't be serious. But it happened. The hierarch made it so. A whole, healthy mother appeared before the one who prayed. Praise be. Truly miraculous. I wonder if it's Lena. I don't know. I'm going on like conspiracy theory levels right now, but if we're able to like resurrect loved ones or something, I wonder if Lena is like dead or something. Because also memory manipulation's on the table, so God, literally anything is possible at this point. And like, it's kind of a similar situation maybe. Like the hierarch takes the form of loved, I don't know. We'll have to see. It's still way too early to be. Who's there? It's me. Based on the clothes. Is that you? Wrong. Just borrowing his outfit. What? Change one outfit and suddenly you can't even tell us apart? So that's how I look in your head, huh? What would you like to know? Alright. I found a beautiful box at the central altar. Anything inside? It's empty. Because no one has made an offering yet. This is the Chamber of Offering, where followers of logic bring their tributes. The box in your hands is the most special object here. Special? Looks like an ordinary box to me. It's not the function that matters, but the meaning. Place what is most precious to you inside, and you earn the right to ask the hierarch for a wish. Money, jewels, organs, even the life of your family. All can be offerings. In your case, you'd probably put Lena inside. That's terrifying. Sounds like a sacrifice. And what if someone cheats? Put in something that isn't what they truly value most. The hierarch will personally come before the wisher to collect what they truly treasure most. So as long as I use this box, I'll get to meet the hierarch? Yes. This box is called the alabaster box, but use it with caution. have your wish granted, you must pay the heaviest price. No sacrifice, no gain. What if you wish for whatever you sacrificed to come back and the wish? I'm kidding, I'm just gaming the system. Humans only comprehend what aligns with their own values. The power of the god of logic is understanding. Interesting. What are the pics? These photos. I have a habit of taking pictures everywhere with my camera. As I keep dreaming that one day I'll be able to see people's faces clearly. Ever managed to do it? Not once. I don't even know what my own parents looked like. I mistake people all the time and sometimes offend them without meaning to. Oh, if I ever say anything rude, please tell me right away. Honestly, not seeing other people's faces might not be so bad. You think so? Let me tell you a secret. Piper has 3 eyes. Huh? Lena's face glows. Dada has feathers coming out of her nostrils, and Elion has Hyper tattooed on his forehead. And Eris? Ugh, she's hideous. No, even if I can't see her face, I can feel she's beautiful beyond words. How would you know? I thought you couldn't see faces. People's bodies become slightly stiffer from nervousness when they're with her. Huh. Didn't expect you to notice something like that. Because I can't see faces, I try even harder to understand what people are really like. Okay. Lena seemed fine, though I can't be certain since I can't see her expression. But judging from her behavior and tone, I didn't sense any unease. Well, she's seen her share of intense situations. Though mostly it's when she gets dragged into danger because of me, when various parties come after us. Your relationship is more special than I imagined. Don't make it weird, don't make it weird. What makes you say that? Before you were locked up, someone asked her, if your brother were a werewolf, would you support him killing people? Of course not. But if he doesn't kill, he'll be executed. That's fine with you? Of course not. I don't want my brother to die. You do not want him to kill, yet you do not want him to die for it? That's too naive. So the solution's simple. He just needs to kill me. If it means my brother gets to live, I'll gladly give him my life. You're crazy. How can anyone actually do that? What are you talking about? I can only tell the truth, so I really would do it. Don't worry. She may say that, but I could never kill my sister. Then, I'm curious. May I ask something? If you faced a situation where you had no choice but to kill, what would you do? It's easy. Even if I had to sacrifice others, I'd ensure Lena and I survive. I'd bury the truth, twist every resource I could. I'd win through my pathosync and endless lies. I wouldn't kill anyone. Rather than kill, I'd wait for the time to run out and let the proxy execute me. I do. The character writing is quite good, I must say. Is that everything? Oh, there's like the thingy over here. Sea angels everywhere. I still want to know how the hell they generate power. From your descriptions, I've got the room's layout. Until next shift, 2 hours. If you're tired, Eris, you should rest. I'll keep watch. Thanks, that's sweet. But I'm not leaving you alone with this pervert. Even though Eris keeps insulting Lyle, somehow it feels like... Feels like what? Eris glares at Face. Nothing! She's a tsundere, leave her alone. We spend the next hour in agreed silence. About an hour later... Relaxing her guard, Faze starts dozing off. Lyle, don't! I know you love your sister, but collecting her fallen hair for meals is too much. That's really pushing it. Ew. What kind of nightmare is she having? Hey, Syscon. Oh, please don't let that stick. Huh? Who are you talking to? Who else? What are you saying? My sister is the least important person in the world to me. You really do lie as naturally as breathing. Guilty as charged. Not a compliment. Why call me over? That thing you keep obsessing about? Exactly. Oh, hello. The orphanage massacre years ago. What really happened? Oh, okay, we're just dropping that on us. Why were the director and all the staff killed in a single night? There's nothing to discuss. I've told you many times. I killed them. Tell me the truth. That is the truth. Fine. Different approach. What would it take for you to tell me the truth? Whoa! In that instant, something changes. Oh, hello. What's wrong? Disgusting, 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 disgusting! I can't see! Tell me what's happening. My hands and feet. Oh, hello. My limbs are revolting. Is someone projecting onto us? Need to cut them off. Cut them, cut them, cut them. Oh yeah, we did read about this one. I need to chop off. Strange. Why won't my hand come off no matter how hard I swing? Oops, there we go. Wrong knife. Alright, there's another one in the Chamber of Offering. Snap out of it! I don't know what's happening. You are under a Pathosync's influence. You're right. Coming to my senses, I lock eyes with Eris, forcing myself not to look at where the distortion is happening. So, what exactly happened? Both you and my limbs. Everything's changed. Normal hands and feet suddenly look like writhing chunks of meat, and I can't stop wanting to cut them off. Shit! What now? I don't know this Pathosync's range, but if it covers the whole cathedral... I see. Eris immediately grasps my meaning. Everyone's in danger. Can't stay here. I need to get to Lena. I guess let's just leave the... Sure, we'll go this place first. I can't take it! Cut off all my limbs! You bastards! I'm a master detective! Give me that knife or I'll kill you all! You looking for a fight? You trash dare challenge me? Don't let my frail appearance fool you. My friend has a black belt in judo. What's that got to do with you? Everyone, teach him a lesson. Bow, bow, bow. Honestly, I really don't want to get involved. Help! Someone save me! They're gonna beat me to death! Was that Hyper screaming for help? Luckily or unluckily, they're so busy fighting, they forgot about cutting off limbs. I could have handled that situation perfectly myself, but thanks for the assist. They beat you until you cried. All part of a detective's wisdom. Cry, and they'll go easy on you. That doesn't sound wise at all. This area's under control. Next location. I'll come with you. Situation's dangerous. I need to warn everyone to stay alert. First encounter's scary, but just closing your eyes. The real danger isn't the Pathosync. It's who's using it. You know who's triggering this? I can't say I know their identity, but I know what they're called. The Dismemberer. It's them? Over a dozen dead or maimed, and that's just confirmed cases. Despite all those crimes, we can't catch them. Sometimes we can't even understand their methods. A criminal genius worse than Jack the Ripper. You're saying the Dismemberer is a Pathosync user? More than that. They're likely among the Divine Selection participants. This keeps getting worse. Not just the Hierarch, the dismemberers among us too. Alright, let's just go backwards. We're gonna have to go to all three, I assume. You made it. Huh? The Pathosync didn't reach here? Everyone's limbs are intact. It reached us. I knocked them out before they could self-mutilate. The old man's amazing! With his eyes closed. Bam, bam, bam! Knocked everyone out instantly. Nothing special. They were radiating killing intent for self-harm. Easy to track, even blind. Whoever the werewolf is, they won't be able to kill Silas. Let's hurry to the next area. Alright, well that was quick. Well, we couldn't help these people. Yes! I cut off my hand! Give me the knife. I need to cut off my hands and feet. Hurry! Like a scene from hell. I need to cut off my hands. Wait, how can I be an idol without hands? Alice clutches her head, shaking it in anguish. But I can't be an idol with these disgusting meat chunks either. I must stay beautiful. I must be everyone's aspiration. No matter what form I take, I must shine the brightest. Alice raises the knife toward her own hand.
Mother!
Stop! Lyle, why are you here? I know they're trying to set that up, but I think Alice is a red herring. I don't think Alice is the... No time for that. Close your eyes now. What was I just... The counter to this Pathosync is surprisingly simple. The urge to self-mutilate comes from seeing your limbs, so just don't look. But you're keeping your eyes open. You okay? Of course not. The urge to self-mutilate is screaming in my head. One slip and I'll hack off my own limbs. But I can barely hold on to reason, because I have to protect my sister. Without hands, how could I stop Lena? Without feet, how could I run to her? My need to save my sister outweighs any urge to self-harm. As long as I think of Lena, I'm invincible. Your sister complex is more disgusting than this Pathosync. Besides, even if I get affected, it's fine. Why? Because you'd knock me out without hesitation. Why did the hero suddenly appear? I'm not a hero. That's not what you said before. Don't take this liar's words seriously. You'll lose your mind. Helping people in trouble doesn't need a reason. The more survivors, the better. That way, Lena's less likely to be targeted. Plus, I'll be collecting payment for saving you. What? Time to save the next person. But I can't see with my eyes closed. Fine, fine. Eris is blind, so she can't lead. Let me take your hand. Relax, just hold on and follow. Okay then. Surprisingly, Alice places her hand in mine without resistance. You okay, Alice? Tell me if you feel sick. As an idol, handshake events are basic. I'm used to it. Your hand's trembling with fear, though. Of course I'm reacting this way in this situation. Don't compare me to you people. I shake when I'm scared. I don't want to be alone in this horrible place. I'm just a normal person. Weird hearing that from a famous idol. Alright, where to? After some time, the horrifying Pathosync that turned limbs into disgusting flesh finally lifted. Many believers had already hacked off their own limbs. The floor was covered in severed body parts and blood, a gruesome sight. To prevent further incidents, Silas gathered everyone in the chamber of the audience. Man, this is tough. Fortunately, our group's limbs remained intact, unharmed by the Pathosync. Lena, are you okay? I'm fine. When it happened, I had my eyes closed, counting all your amazing qualities. Right. When you enter that meditative state, it usually lasts about 2 hours. What a hellish scene. These siblings' relationship is pretty hellish, too. No, I meant all these people with missing hands and feet. I can't believe I dozed off and missed something so terrible. Who wheeled the ticking time bomb Kotari over here? Kotari, sorry. I did. Hyper requested everyone gather for an important announcement. He asked me to bring Kotari. He should have wheeled her himself. Fortunately, everyone's safe. I've gathered you all to reveal the truth behind this shocking and brutal crime. Amazing, Master. Solving a murder before it happens. Don't praise me too much. I've always dreamed of this, gathering everyone for the revelation scene. This guy's hyperthymesia. Is he just using it to memorize detective tropes? You all experienced that pathosync. It's as dangerous as Kotari's ability. My father told me about related crimes. Let me share what I know. The person who triggered that pathosync is undoubtedly the dismemberer. Based on past cases, they're a thrill killer, a serial murderer who kills for pleasure. Oh no! At every crime scene, the dismemberer always leaves one thing: a murder marking. What's that? At every scene, the dismemberer always leaves these words and images. First, the hands. Next, the legs. Through hands and legs, the dismemberer shall appear. Those are the little blorbos they use in the demonstration. What is that? It sounds terrifying. Like a criminal's calling card or murder procedure declaration. First, they sever the victim's hands, paint a no hands symbol in blood, and write, "First, the hands." Next, they find the handless victim, remove the feet, paint a no hands, no feet symbol, and write, "Next, the legs." Most victims die from blood loss at this stage, or take their own lives from the trauma. Even if they survive, the dismemberer obsessively hunts them down to finish the job. So they kill one person in 3 stages? Correct. Definitely sounds like something a thrill killer would do. To avoid resistance, the dismemberer typically targets the severely ill or disabled. But there's one bizarre, inexplicable aspect to these cases. Every victim dies with a satisfied smile, as if being killed by the dismemberer made them happy. The disturbing details about the dismemberer leave everyone in silence. Is the dismemberer this round's werewolf? Not necessarily. Don't jump to conclusions. Killing believers doesn't affect the selection outcome or incur punishment. The pathosync attack might have just been the dismemberer satisfying their bloodlust. Gray parrots don't kill each other. Why do humans kill humans? That's a really good question. But what's the connection between the dismemberer and that pathosync? Near the dismemberer's crime scenes, many people have self-amputated under pathosync influence. That's why we believe they're a pathosync influencer. With all these records, you must know their disorder and ability. Body integrity identity disorder. Patients find their limbs disgusting and desperately want them removed. So, the dismemberer's pathosync is called limb severance. Then, wouldn't the dismemberer also not have hands? Is there anybody who has, like, prosthetics? Once infected, you're completely dominated by the urge to amputate. The disgusting flesh we saw was probably that urge made visual. You know a lot about the dismemberer. Memory's my only talent. Amazing, Master. Your body has just one good point. Your whole body has just one good point. All flaws! If the Dismemberer sees the world like that all the time, no wonder they want to cut off everyone's limbs. It really is like looking at hell. But I have a question. Why insist on killing in 3 stages? Nobody knows. Perhaps it's their criminal aesthetic.
Demo.
But isn't this strange? Their method is simply cut hands, remove feet, kill. Correct. After the hands stage, victims know what's coming. The feet, then death. Can't they prepare? Of course they can. Some cases do stop at stage 1 or 2, but most victims still end up dead. They appear from nowhere, vanish without a trace. No physical evidence, no clues. They're not a criminal genius, there's only one explanation. Something beyond human. Descending to our world for pleasure or purpose, harvesting human limbs. The Dismemberer. A demon that severs human flesh. Okay, sure. I guess demons are a thing now. After Eris finishes explaining the Dismemberer, the room falls deathly silent. While staying together is safer, if Kotari's pathosync activates again, we could all be wiped out. Someone's gotta kill Kotari, right? Like, I don't know, if Eris isn't the first victim, I kinda think it's Kotari. After the discussion, I return to the lounge. Perhaps fearing isolation would give the werewolf an opening. Many others gather here too. Since entering the cathedral, events have been relentless. Even I'm exhausted. Shortly after sitting down, I start dozing off. Alright. Well, that didn't sound great. Everyone, come quick! What happened? Just come, hurry! Following Faze, we rushed to the crime scene. I'd held on to one last doubt about the Dismemberer. Maybe someone in the Divine Selection just happened to have the same pathosync. Are we gonna get a body? Seems kind of soon, but maybe I'm just used to. But the brutal scene before me confirms everything is real. Oh, okay, no, it's just a rando follower. Oh no! Are you okay? You're white as a sheet. I'm fine. Can someone help me? I want to get this woman to the infirmary. These believers' lives aren't our concern. If I see someone hurt, I'll help them. Their affiliation doesn't matter. I don't understand it, but I'll help. Thank you. Of course, we couldn't let the two of them handle this. With everyone's help, we carried the injured believer to the infirmary. Injured? Are they gonna live? Once delivered here, I will place the injured on beds and provide basic treatment. Even non-believers? Certainly. Maintaining the health of you divine seeds during the selection is my duty. However, I cannot interfere with the werewolf's schemes. Please help the injured. Finally done. This old back wasn't made for heavy lifting. Looking at the wounds, the hands were just severed. Might be possible to reattach? But you found no severed hands at the scene. That's right, we searched everywhere. There is more. During the limb severance outbreak, many believers self-amputated. Most of those severed hands and feet have vanished. As if the Dismemberer consumed them, they eated them. To avoid disturbing the injured, we leave the infirmary. This familiar method, the Dismemberer is definitely among us. Something still feels off. Investigating the scene won't help now. We destroyed it moving that believer. Actually, I thought this might happen, so I took a photo before we moved anything. Yeah, and Hyper has that photographic memory. Excellent! You have real potential as a detective's assistant. Want to work for me after we get out? Master, what about me? Don't worry. I'll fire you properly. Oh, I can't afford 2 assistants. You pay him? This guy's going to get murdered by a lion someday. Hope a lion's the werewolf this round. Let's examine the crime scene photo. So, I mean, probably that, right? Another hallmark of the dismemberer's crimes, the murder mark. In the second phase, the sketch changes, this time not just the hands, but legs are crossed out. Feels like death is creeping closer, step by step. No wonder most victims end up taking their own lives before the end. It's just too terrifying. Yeah, I don't know. No, there's like a mark on her chest. There are deep bite marks here, like something gnawed the floor. You think the dismemberer bites people? Or eats them? There doesn't seem to be any record of that in previous cases. That does remind me. During the chaos of limb severance earlier, some believers' severed arms and lower legs had those same bite marks. What if the ones who struck weren't the dismemberer at all? Or maybe they've just developed a taste for flesh. Don't make it sound like they used to be a vegetarian. Ooh! What if Dada's eating them? Because, like, didn't they say something about Dada having blood in her mouth? And, like, I don't know what birds, I don't know if it's like, but if she's like biting people, I don't know. I might be going out on a limb here, but we got more bite marks. What else am I supposed to... What else is suspicious? Oh, okay, sorry. I clicked the symbol, but not the little line below the symbol. It says, first the hands, the phrase he always leaves during the first stage of his killings. So the next step would be severing this person's lower legs. If it's the dismemberer, then yes, that's exactly what comes next. No weapon or severed hands at the scene. There's something even stranger. What? Why would the dismemberer attack a believer? Unless they're the werewolf and killing believers achieves victory? Incorrect. The werewolf's only path to victory is killing participants without detection. Any benefit to killing believers? None. Actually, tons of downsides. They could be seen, leave clues, expose themselves as the dismemberer. I have stated repeatedly, neither I nor the believers will interfere with the selection. Even if the werewolf kills right in front of you? That question is meaningless. Whatever we see or hear, we will not reveal. Even if the werewolf attacks us, we offer no resistance. Like NPCs in a game. Precisely. But people aren't machines. They have emotions. When death comes, can you really stay that calm? You will see proof soon. Meaning... Oh, we're back. Lena, close your eyes. Limb severance activating again? Yeah. Is the dismemberer nearby? Stay calm. I'll protect everyone. In the darkness, everyone tenses, bracing for what's coming. Surprisingly, the limb severance effect fades quickly. Back to normal? Seems like it. By my pulse count, it lasted 8 to 10 seconds. Such a short activation. What's the dismemberer trying to... Someone screamed. What happened? That came from the infirmary. Where's Eris? Let's go. Did they get the legs? A terrible premonition runs through me. But I never imagined the dismemberer's crime would transcend logic, reaching a realm beyond anyone's comprehension. Yeah, they got the legs now. How is this possible? Her lower legs, they're gone. Phase. Where's the proxy? Save her! I will not. She has already died from blood loss. Don't blame yourself. But how did they do this? There's only one door to the infirmary, right? Correct. This room has a single entrance. Weren't we all standing outside? How could the dismemberer slip into the infirmary without us noticing? No, there was clearly one window of opportunity. When the limb severance went off, yeah, and we had to close our eyes. But that only lasted 10 seconds. How could the dismemberer sever lower legs and leave a murder marking that fast? Good point. Even if they could do it quickly, how did they escape this room? This reminds me of the first round's murder. You mean the dismemberer is hiding in this room? Let's search. Alright, left to right. Huh? This door is locked. Once it closes, it locks automatically. Only a key can open it. Same setup as the Chamber of Offering. But when we came in earlier, the door didn't stop us at all. That's because it hadn't been shut all the way. It was left slightly ajar. So, where's the key to the infirmary now? Someone asked me for it earlier. I handed it over. Who? Alice. T. Okay. There's no place here anyone could have hidden. There's a wire saw next to the body. Judging from the blood and the cut marks, that's what the killer used to saw off her lower legs. But why a wire saw? Because tools like that are often used for dismembering. Fun. Come on. Next, the legs, and the sea angel symbol carved into each severed limb. That all but confirms it. The killer is the dismemberer. Lyle, why did this happen? Lyle, crocodile. Even though she died from losing all 4 limbs, she's smiling. A look of pure satisfaction. As if being killed by the dismemberer was a blessing. Every victim tied to the dismemberer has worn that exact same expression at the end. It does make one wonder, does the dismemberer possess some sort of supernatural power? I don't know. It's 8 o'clock. Nearly a full day has passed since we entered the Grand Cathedral. It's a standard medical sea angel, the kind you'd see in any hospital. And talk to the proxy. Was it really the dismemberer who cut off her lower limbs? We cannot disclose any information that might affect the outcome of the selection. But don't you sometimes prepare things ahead of time for the werewolf? That's simply a rule to preserve fairness. Rest assured, we never act outside the rules. Then, was this bizarre murder part of your arrangement? No matter how I prodded, she wouldn't give me a useful answer. Cool. It's not like the Chamber of Purification. There's nowhere to hide a person. So, the dismemberer passed by us in 10 seconds, cut off the lower legs, wrote the murder marking, then vanished into thin air? That's impossible. Where have you been? The incomprehensible situation leaves everyone silent. Or were they here like the whole time and just didn't say anything? Staying here won't help. Since it's breakfast time anyway, we head to the dining. Breakfast? I thought it was 8 p.m. What? Did I misremember? Hold on. Did I switch up AM and PM? Oh, okay. I guess the transcript is only like 4 lines, so... Whatever. Can we talk privately? I have something important to tell you. Better if no one hears, including Lena. Alright. I send Lena away and follow Eris to a corner where we won't be overheard. Lyle, wait. As a man, I should speak first. I bow deeply to Eris. Thank you for your feelings, but I can't return them. Bruh. Until my sister's happy, I can't accept anyone's confession. Please Eris, who rarely shows emotion, suddenly bursts into delighted laughter. Never thought I'd be rejected by you. What made you think I was confessing? What makes you think you could reject someone like me? I apologize, but could you not smile so brightly? That smile chills me more than the proxy's purification. So, what did you actually want to discuss? The dismemberer, obviously. Since I can only see you and Lena, I need to confirm who was outside the infirmary. Why? The biggest mystery is how the dismemberer entered the infirmary in 10 seconds, severed the lower legs at lightning speed, and then vanished. Right. Since there's nowhere to hide inside, there's only one way they could disappeared. That one probably, yeah. If your theory's right, that means exactly what you're thinking. The dismemberer was in that group just now. I recall who was outside the infirmary, besides Lena and me. Eris, Silas, Hyper, Elian, and FaZe. Who spoke? I think Silas and FaZe spoke, but I think Hyper and Elian did not speak until we got in. The dismemberer is one of those 5? Why am I on the list? Can't rule out you having disturbing hobbies. How do you know? I dismember dolls of you at night. That doesn't sound like a joke. No wonder you wanted to talk without Lena. This basically means suspecting the dismemberer is among them. Who's your prime suspect? Who is my prime suspect? Probably Elian. Oh, okay, I guess it doesn't matter. Even if blending in with the crowd works, the first part's still unresolved. How could the dismemberer sever legs and write a new murder marking in just 10 seconds? That's what I can't figure out either. The dismemberers cut many limbs. Maybe they're so practiced they can do it in 10 seconds? We could force that explanation, but the risks and variables are huge. Sever, write, drop the tool, end up with the crowd. We could have rushed in at any time. One delay and they're caught red-handed. And blending in with the crowd isn't guaranteed to work. Something's getting more and more wrong. What clue are we missing? This dangerous dismemberer is right here, but we can't find them. Could they really be not human? Bum bum bum. The unsolvable mystery weighs on everyone. Everyone eats breakfast with grim expressions. Time passes. Too gloomy. What's wrong with everyone? I leave for a bit, and this place becomes a morgue. A lot just happened. Everyone, listen to one thing I have to say. Oh, hello. Ray suddenly stands on the dining table. Ray's has been getting a lot of screen time. Just saying. Negative energy. Be gone. Her sudden action leaves everyone stunned. Lyle, that was 2 sentences, not 1. Let's not worry about that. Too stiff. Way too stiff. This atmosphere is so rigid, I can't stand it. Even so, the dismemberer's appearance has affected everyone. I know it's bothering you, but the solution's simple. Just don't care. Help, I don't understand what she's saying. Don't worry, neither do I. Let's put the dismemberer aside. Pretend they don't exist. Who could possibly do that? It's not that hard. If you're scared, scream. If you're sad, cry. Release those bottled emotions, then eat good food and cheer up. You'll naturally forget about the dismemberer. Seriously, this old man can't keep up with young people. Not everyone can switch gears like you. That's okay if you can't, because I'll cast a spell to make everyone forget the dismemberer. I hereby declare. The 12th Miss Ray's Happiness Festival is open. That name sounds like a cult gather. Pot calling kettle. Yeah, you're the last person who should say that. Starting now, for a limited time, everyone can make one request to raise, and I'll fulfill it to the best of my ability. How far can we go exactly? Anything Raise can do. Anything? Yes! Master, your excitement is genuinely disgusting. Hyper, we gotta dial it back. Is this Raise's magical spell? I've completely forgotten about the Dismemberer. Is the spell on you called Lust? Come on, don't be shy. Tell me your wishes. Hesitation? Be gone. Under Raise's semi-coercion, the 12th Miss Race Happiness Festival officially begins. But before we get into that, we're gonna take our break real quick. So y'all know the drill. Go to the bathroom, get a snack, get a drink of water, do whatever y'all need to do, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, back in business. Let us proceed. Under Ray's semi-coercion, the 12th Miss Ray's Happiness Festival officially begins. Lyle, why is this the 12th festival? What about the first 11? Don't overthink it. It's like those family recipes since 1892 joints that opened last year. Ready for this? My request. No one's ever fulfilled it. Bring it on. Miss Ray's is invincible. I know they were setting it up that he was like, you know, being a perv, but it would be really funny if it's actually something stupid and completely innocent. Then, Ray's. Could you praise me as a master detective? Yeah, that's what I thought. Has no one ever called him a master detective? Yo, master detective, your deductions are amazing. Oh, that's it! How do you figure out the truth? Incredible! You even caught that criminal! I finally understand. I've worked this hard just to be praised by pretty girls. Detective Boss! What the hell is Detective Boss? I've tried so hard. Always claiming others' deductions as my own. That's not trying hard. There. You did your best. Next time you steal someone's work, remember to call them wrong first. Okay. This is hilarious. This is great. Watching him cry and raise his arms, no one knows whether to laugh or cry. They didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Hold on, I gotta get the door. There we go. Okay. I love Hyper, guys. I can't even lie. Old man, your turn. I'll pass. You youngsters have fun. No way. If you keep that gloomy face, we can't be happy either. I can request anything. Yes. Then leave me alone. Oh, he kinda ate that. He kinda ate that up. Wait. That's like... Sneef. Why are you crying? I can't help it. Sad things make me sad. Jeez. Fine. Just bring me a fruit plate. That's it? Well, give me a shoulder massage, too. Fairly acceptable. Your mood switches too fast. Every moment matters, so I decided long ago. If I like something, I shout it. If I hate it, I'll reject it with everything I've got. If I'd been like you when I was younger, maybe I'd have fewer regrets. What are you saying? You're still young. You've got 50 more years, easy. Starting today, live happily every day, and your good days will outnumber the regrets. You're right. I'll try. Too serious. Relax. Leave those stressed, stiff shoulders to me. Pain, be gone. Thanks to Ray's efforts, the atmosphere gradually lightens. That's when I notice someone seems off. So this is what talent looks like. Alice's voice is barely audible. If not for my sharp perception, I'd have missed it. If only I could be like Ray's. Alice watches Ray's with pure envy. I want to shine naturally, like her. To be genuinely loved by everyone. It's a good thing I'm speaking all of this out loud so that someone can overhear. Alice's words confuse me. As a superstar, isn't she always adored? Yeah, okay. Alice requested the infirmary key. Why would she need the infirmary key? And why didn't she mention it to anyone? Some people haven't made requests yet, but let's toast first. Ray stands on the table again, interrupting my thoughts. Is everyone here? Let me check. Wait, where's Kotari? Everyone looks around, realizing Kotari's been absent from the start. Oh no! She never moves or speaks, so she gets forgotten. I don't think she was here from the beginning. That won't do. Won't do! Loneliness, be gone. I'll go find her right now. Wait. To prevent the werewolf or dismemberer from striking, we should move together. Good thinking. Everyone, let's go. Our group marches through the cathedral searching for Kotari. We expected a long search, but quickly something feels wrong. There's a strange smell. Dada's nose twitches. Thick blood. I smell it too. It's coming from the Chamber of Offering. Uh-oh. I sure hope nothing bad happens. I sure hope there's no body to be discovered in there. Door's locked. I have the key. I'll open it. Sorry, I don't feel well. Let me leave for a bit. Should I come with you? No, leave me alone. That's suspicious. That's weird. But leave me alone! Okay. Dada hurries away, clearly struggling to contain something. Is it really okay to let Dada go alone? Well, now I think it's too obvious. Now I don't think it's Dada anymore. We've eaten together, but we barely know each other. Can't be helped. Everyone here has a pathosync. Maybe she has her reasons. You're right, Silas. With the rest of us present, neither the wolf nor the dismemberer can act. She should be safe, for now. True. I'll check on her later. Everyone ready? I can't see, but from the smell, it's bad in there. Prepare yourselves. Me when I can't read. I still hold on to one last hope. Maybe it's just a misunderstanding causing the smell. Looking back, we'd already fallen completely into the dismemberer's trap. Me when I cannot read. Alright, give it to me. Ooh. Oh god. If this is a nightmare, please let me wake up. Well, is she dead? Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh my god, she is? She's still alive. We have to save her. Don't go near her. One touch, and her death delusion activates. You're right, Silas. Let's investigate quickly before moving Kotari to the infirmary. If we don't solve the dismemberer's method, we'll all end up like this. Dang. Happens to the best of us, I guess. The room has one entrance. Once the door closes, it locks automatically, and the key is stored in Eris's dog. Aside from the main door, there's a small window that looks outside. There's no glass, but the window is far too small. No one could get in or out through it. But what if someone was really small? The tiniest ones would be Faze or Dada, right? Dada's not here, so I'll try. Here goes. Faze struggled, squirming at the window. She barely got an arm through. No way the rest of her was fitting. No good. I can only stick my hand out at most. So, this window probably has nothing to do with the case, right? Are we really sure about that? Are you sure about that? Alright, let's do Kotari. Oh, I see. It's like a sub-menu. First, the hands and that missing hand symbol. Whoever cut off Kotari's hands must have been the dismemberer. But how did the dismemberer even manage it? Touching her would have triggered the death illusion. Maybe they used a blade? Cut her hands off without touching her directly. And if her hands weren't restrained? If they were just hanging loose, no matter how sharp the blade, there's no way to get such a clean, perfect cut. Then how the hell did the dismemberer sever both hands without ever laying a finger on her? Does it work through gloves? Like, is it skin-to-skin contact? I think that might be what they said. But I don't remember. Something about this just feels off. Maybe it's the amount of blood? Yeah, you're right. If both her hands are cut off, there should be way more blood than this. Could it be tied to her death illusion? When someone's perception is that strong, it affects their body. Remember last time we touched her? Her pulse and heartbeat were practically gone. So you're saying Kotari bleeds far less than a normal person. Okay. I remember the story. Place your most precious thing inside the alabaster box, and the hierarch will appear to grant your wish. So, for Kotari, her hands are what she valued the most? I've got a question. Oh, well, wait. Sorry. Okay, oh, there we go. With all these severed limbs scattered around, what if those weren't even Kotari's hands? That's actually a very good point. I don't really get it, but I'm glad it was useful. Those hands were without a doubt Kotari's. Since the alabaster has already been used, then the hierarch should appear before the one who made the offering, right? Yes, which means if we stay here by the alabaster box, we might actually see the hierarch in person. Hold on. There's something carved under the alabaster box. It says, 12 o'clock, Chamber of Offering. What's that supposed to mean? Considering what the alabaster is used for, could this be the exact time and place the hierarch intends to appear? Oh, these severed limbs. Just looking at them makes my skin crawl. Hold up. The way these are arranged, it's the dismemberer's murder mark, isn't it? So all those missing believers' limbs ended up here. But why would the dismemberer do this? Maybe they actually liked other people's limbs, so they started collecting them? No, I'd say the opposite. With limb severance, the infected are driven by an overwhelming urge to amputate, which means the dismemberer must have despised these limbs, utterly disgusted by them. If that's true, then why force themselves to handle all this? Just to arrange the limbs into a pattern? Maybe it's some kind of summoning ritual? Like building an altar for a demon? Ugh. Okay. The lid of the alabaster box is placed here. There's blood splattered across the lid. What kind of movement could left a pattern like that? Okay, that's interesting. No matter how we pressed her, she remained silent, alright? Yeah, because guards can't, like, interfere. Time is now 11 o'clock. This is a sea angel assigned to the Chamber of Offering. Alright. Can't find the weapon anywhere. Severing limbs isn't simple. It takes time and causes blood splatter. But Kotari's hand in severed limbs, the cuts are incredibly clean. The weapon must be extremely sharp. Be careful. Yeah, we saw that. The weapon must be a nano-vibration blade. Right, those surgical knives. Explains how the dismemberer cuts so easily. Are there many in the cathedral? No. To my knowledge, there is only one. So the dismemberer must use that specific blade. Find the blade, and we might identify the dismemberer. Is everyone done investigating? I want to get Kotari to the infirmary quickly. But who's going to wheel her? Touch her and you die. Dada would be perfect, but she's gone. I'll do it. Are you an idiot? Didn't you hear what I just said? I said I'll help her, so I'll see it through. There are so many capable people here. Why be a hero? This isn't about being capable. I just want to help Kotari. Hey, that box with Kotari's hands is called the alabaster box, right? What should we do with it? Take it with us, obviously. Maybe we can still reattach Kotari's hands. Impossible. Kotari is under death delusion. All vital signs are far below normal. Surgery is impossible in this state, let alone reattachment. No way. If reattachment's impossible, shouldn't we leave the box here? It says 12 o'clock and Chamber of Offering. This might be when the hierarch appears. I see. Make a wish on the alabaster box, and the hierarch appears to grant it. So we shouldn't remove the hands or move the box from this room. Whether or not the offering is sufficient, the hierarch will appear through this wishing system. If we catch him, we might end the selection. Next question. Who removes the alabaster box from Kotari? I'll do it. Can't always let you take the risks. Unfairness? Be gone. Don't worry. If something happens, my dog Lyle and I will save you. Counting on you. So, I just remove the alabaster box from Kotari and leave it in the room? Everyone holds their breath watching Ray's. She carefully lifts the alabaster box without touching Kotari. But in that instant... Oh, fuck. Now of all times? Close your eyes. Oh, wait, something's different. Alice is right. Even with the eyes closed, the urge to amputate keeps attacking our minds. Why is this happening? The more severed limbs you see, the stronger limb severance becomes. The severed limbs on the floor, they amplify it. The dismemberer planned this, to catch us all at once. The hands in the alabaster box turned into disgusting flesh, too. What do I do? Cover it. Throw it away. Hearing this, Ray slams the alabaster box shut and hurls it to the ground. Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. Elian, cut off my limbs. Yes, master. Eris slaps both Hyper and Elian. The only person unaffected by limb severance is Iris, who can't see. Everyone calm down. Follow me. Get out of this room. In panic, Alice trips and falls. Lyle, get her up. Dog Lyle immediately bites her collar, pulling her up. Following Eris's lead, everyone rushes to the door, but then... Wait! We can't leave Kotari alone! One step from the door, FaZe suddenly turns back. Oh no! FaZe grips Kotari's wheelchair handles, but she's fallen under limb severance's influence. FaZe raises her hands, about to smash them on the wheelchair's sharp edges. Don't be stupid! Ray's rushes in, grabbing her hands. Old man, catch! Like dancing, Ray spins FaZe by her hands, using centrifugal force to launch her at Silas. Got her. And this! Don't touch it! With a spinning kick, Ray sends Kotari's wheelchair flying at Silas. Like a cannonball, Kotori and the chair rocket toward him. You think I can catch that? Quit bullying the elderly! Despite complaining, Silas swiftly spreads his cape as a buffer, managing to stop the wheelchair without touching Kotari. Nice! My turn. Eyes closed, Ray charges forward and leaps high. Boy. I told you to consider my age! Silas opens his arms, catching Ray's midair. The impact sends them both to the ground. Yay! Knew you could do it! Love ya, old man. My back. Everyone's here. Get out now! With Eris and Dog Lyle's help, everyone escapes the Chamber of Offering. Closing the door. In that instant, I glance back at the Chamber of Offering. I don't know the Dismemberer's true goal, but this room holds the key to exposing them. I must remember every detail. Yeah, apparently... well, we got Hyper there, so that should help. Yeah, Reyes was kind of goated for that, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still suspicious of her, but that was really awesome. After everyone escapes the room, limb severance finally lifts. Seriously, what's the Dismemberer trying to do? Is everyone okay? Everyone's here except Dada. Wait, I need to check something. Hyper peers through the small window, staring into the room for a while. The closed alabaster box is on the floor, in the Chamber of Offering. Only that believer who was already there. Why are you checking this? I'm wondering if the Dismemberer might still be inside. Impossible. All the participants are here. But one person isn't. You're saying that Dada is the Dismemberer? I'm saying it's possible, which means it's not true. And maybe the Dismemberer really isn't human, but something supernatural. That's impossible. I'll take Kotari to the infirmary now. Wait, it's too dangerous. I'll come. Thank you, Reyes. Reyes and Faze. Reyes and Faze head to the infirmary together. So, what now? Based on past patterns, the Dismemberer should target Kotari again. But even with the guards at the infirmary, we couldn't stop them. That believer lost her lower legs while we were right outside. Could there be a secret passage in the infirmary? We searched thoroughly, found nothing. Then we guard it more strictly. I have a plan. Need everyone's cooperation. If it works, we might catch both the Dismemberer and the Hierarch at once. But first, let's pair up and find Dada. Let's split up and search for clues. Later, we found Dada, fast asleep in the dining hall. She'd completely forgotten why she felt unwell. With one key person found, we began implementing the plan to catch the Hierarch and Dismemberer. Dada, can you hear me? I can hear you, human boss! I've asked Dada to stay inside the infirmary watching Kotari. True to the logic's construction, the infirmary has excellent soundproofing. Unless you're right against the door, you can barely hear Dada's voice. So, I just watch Kotari in the room? Right. If anything happens to Kotari on the bed, tell me immediately. My proposal is to create 2 locked rooms. Both the infirmary and Chamber of Offering doors have auto-lock mechanisms. With proper key management, theoretically, no one can enter freely. Why does Master Lyle want locked rooms? Because both the Dismemberer and the Hierarch have reasons to approach Kotari. The Dismemberer might come to sever Kotari's lower legs, and the Hierarch might appear to grant her wish. So, by sealing both rooms, we'll eventually catch them. This is a great plan, honestly, Lyle. I do enjoy... Like, this game is very competent in the sense that, like, at least the main character and a couple other characters don't act like idiots, you know? Like, Lyle is actually incredibly smart, and that is always fun in a mystery game. I don't usually like it when a lot of the characters are just like bumbling idiots. You have to have a few of them because you need like people to make wrong arguments so you can counter them. Like, I get that, but as a whole, I feel like a lot of these people are quite competent, and I enjoy that. The infirmary is sealed to protect Kotari. The Chamber of Offering might see the Hierarch appear at 12. But doors alone aren't enough. After all, a believer had her lower leg severed in the infirmary while we were right outside. So, we need human guards. Both rooms have guards. Outside the Chamber of Offering, Silas and Eris. Inside the infirmary, Dada. Actually, you're the only one who can do this job. You're the only one immune to Kotari's pathosync. Even if she loses control, you won't be affected. I see! Happy to help, human boss. If anything happens, I'll tell you right away. Dada has to be a red herring, right? Like, I think Dada's lying about what animal she thinks she is. I could see that being the case, because, like, it's gotta be something a little more carnivorous. Because, like, you know, blood and bite marks and, like, couldn't go in the bloody room and all that stuff. Like, oh, even her little hat has, like, a cat, wolf creature. I don't know what it is, but it's something that's not a parrot. But all that said, I don't think Dada is the Dismemberer. I feel like it's just so everything pointing to Dada that it's like the first layer of the mystery. Though Dada's alone inside, it should be safe for now. Outside the infirmary, it's me and... Why exactly am I helping with guard duty? Because you have the infirmary key. I'll give it to you right now. No. What if the Dismemberer targets me? So it's fine if they target me. As long as Lena's not in danger, it's fine. Better not say that out loud. Speaking of which, why do you have the infirmary key? I need regular alone time. I requested it from the proxy, and she gave me this key for free access to the room. Why do you need alone time? That's none of your business. Of course it's my business. I'm your biggest fan. I want to know everything about you. Then you hold the key. No, you're really infuriating. I do really like Lyle. The Chamber of Offering key is with Eris. The infirmary key is with Alice. This arrangement should be foolproof. Don't worry too much. With these defenses, even the Dismemberer shouldn't be able to get through all these barriers to attack Qatar. I see that hyphen at the end. Master Lyle, something's wrong with Qatari. Already? I immediately grabbed the key from Alice and rushed into the infirmary. But I never imagined what waited for me. Something even more bizarre than the Dismemberer appearing. Who are you, mister? Oh, shit. Tell me, what's today's date and time? Qatari has awakened from her death delusion. Dada, go outside. Guard with Alice. We're switching places. Yes, human boss. Following my instructions, Dada immediately leaves the room. Lyle. Be careful. Alice closes the infirmary door. Now it's just Qatari and me. So, another 3 years since I last woke up? Qatari, I have questions. Have you met the Hierarch? Who cut off your hands? Most importantly, are you this round's werewolf? I'm a hero. I have the right to execute the werewolf. And Qatari, her pathosync, her very existence is too dangerous. If she's the werewolf, I must act now. Don't rush. Lyle, right? Have you heard this name? She suddenly says a name I've never heard. No. Who's that? Wait, so I don't get to hear it? Why would they not have it in text? That's suspicious. My dead mother. Oh. I wanted to know how her funeral went, but it seems you wouldn't know. I secretly hoped to visit her grave, but that's impossible in this lifetime. When did your mother pass? About 10 years ago? My waking periods are so brief, I can't be sure. 10 years? How old are you? 30 or 40, maybe? Wait, you're way older than me. My time stopped at 18. To me, you really are older. Okay, wait, so he's older than 18. We know that for a fact now. Okay. Since I got Qatari's delusion at 18, my life froze at that year. I'm forever 18. She makes a self-deprecating joke. Despite having her hands severed and being trapped in death delusion, she laughs so cheerfully. How did you become like this? It started when I was 18. I had a rare disease. My heart was gradually stopping. Doctors gave me 1 year at most. If you were my parents, what would you do? I'd search for any way to save you. Every doctor said there was no way. That then I'd exhaust every possibility, as long as there was hope. That's what my parents thought. They eventually found the logic. With the Hierarch's help, they implanted Kotari's delusion in my brain, making me a Pathosync user. Wait, you've met the Hierarch? What do they look like? To become a Pathosync user, I met them many times, but strangely, I can't remember their face. How is that possible? No matter how hard I try, I can't recall, like they never existed. This confirms the Hierarch must be a Pathosync user. But why death delusion to save you? Because strong cognition affects physiology. Death delusion drops my biological functions to minimum, almost stopping them. My 1 year life expectancy was extended this way. Like cryosleep? Exactly, but that's not quality. You're not living. You're alive, but you can't do anything, like... To stay alive, I keep dying. My parents hoped future medicine would find a cure. Oh, they were just trying to buy her time. Even if she wasn't, like, alive, that maybe in 5 years a cure would be found type deal. But seeing you now, things obviously didn't go as planned. No. Know why my death delusion activates when touched? Because I can feel living warmth. Feeling that life force, I unconsciously trigger my Pathosync, pulling them into death. So, no one wants to care for me. No one dares approach. In the end, only my parents remained. I have no parents. I've never known that feeling. But they must have really loved you. Yes, but that love eventually led them to despair. Even alive, I'm just a breathing doll. Even after all these years, I clearly remember the first time I woke from death delusion. About 3 years had passed since I died. When I regained consciousness and opened my eyes, guess what I saw? What? My father's funeral. Why? No one explained. But from their strange behavior, I could guess how he died. Don't tell me. A cruel possibility forms in my mind. Kotari's father, while caring for her, accidentally triggered death delusion, and then... What you're thinking now might be the truth. But what really happened, no one knows anymore. Kotari sighs softly. The second time I woke, Mother said she regretted everything. The third time, she begged me to return to normal. The fourth time, she cried and kept apologizing. The fifth time, she held me tight, saying she loved me. The sixth time, I was already laying in the cathedral. This is the seventh. Now, there's no one left who knows me. All these years, I've been dreaming. In my dreams, I'm still a little girl, living happily with Mom and Dad. But every time I wake, I realize it was just a dream. Like the world abandoned me. I wander alone in the realm of death. I created death's illusion to stay alive. But why do I feel like the dead one every time I wake? Living just to be alive isn't really living at all. That's why I joined the selection. My true wish is actually... Mid-sentence, she suddenly falls silent. Is that it? Did we lose her? Back in the death delusion? I've never known... Oh, shoot. I've never known parental love, but I completely understand fighting desperately for someone you love. To keep Lena alive, I'd give anything too. If only we could have talked more. I leave the infirmary, switching places with Dada. That's fucked. That's so sad. Man. After that, nothing special happened. Time passed quietly. Alice maintained perfect posture, motionless, clearly used to waiting like this. Meanwhile, I kept nodding off, fighting the constant waves of drowsiness. Wonder how the others are doing. The Chamber of Offering with Eris and Silas should be fine. They're probably the most reliable people in the selection. Everyone else, though, is worrying. Speaking of Eris... Very well. Let me put it another way. What must I do to make you tell me the truth? All this time, she's been investigating the orphanage massacre from years ago. What lie could I craft to make her accept it willingly? What's that sound? Dada, what's happening in there? Despite my shout, Dada doesn't respond from the inside. I immediately press my ear against the infirmary door, but hear nothing. I'm coming in, Dada! Well, fuck. Katari's lower legs. They're gone. We lost another one. Impossible. I don't know. Is she alive? Didn't they say she doesn't bleed as much? So maybe she wouldn't die from blood loss. How did they do this? No, stay calm. Katari's still alive. This is just the dismemberer's second stage. I need to find clues fast. Dada! Dada, are you okay? For some reason, Dada's unconscious. Unresponsive no matter how we call. Did the killer knock her out? She looks, like she just ate. Huh? What's this? There's significant blood on Dada's chin and chest, but she has no wounds. What happened here? She ate. Went munching. Nom nom. Did you see what happened during the meal? They're not gonna say anything. Yeah, we don't help anyone. Alright, on the floor. Oof. What's a pool of blood here? If Kotari's the only one injured, that means her lower legs must have been severed here. But why drag her over just to do it in this spot? Alright, let's start here. Still not much blood. Cut's perfectly clean. Must have been done with the nanovibration blade. Same as the last Believer case. No weapon left behind at the scene. Did they cut the arms again? Weren't they bandaged? Yeah. I remember Kotari's hands were still bandaged last time. Why are the wrappings undone now? Next, the legs, and another sea angel with its limbs cut off. How did the dismemberer even get into this locked room and leave the message without us noticing? Okay. These bloody bandages. They must have been the ones that used to wrap... the ones that used to wrap Kotari's hands. But why undo them and toss them here? This is just a standard medical sea angel, okay? It is 12 o'clock. We gotta go check the offering room. It's not here. How can it not be here? This makes no sense. Something that should be in this room. Why can't I find it anywhere? What, the legs? Or it shouldn't... The box is in the other... Yeah, the legs. How can they not be here? There's nowhere in this room to hide Kotori's lower legs. They got eaten. They ate them. Dada ate them. Could it be? Or Kotori's lower legs, actually? a terrifying possibility forms in my mind. I'll handle Dada in the infirmary. Go! Watch the door. Don't let anyone in. There's so much I want to ask Dada, but every second counts. I burned the infirmary scene into my memory. After confirming the door is locked, I rush to the Chamber of Offering. What's wrong? Why the panic? It's noon. Did you see anyone or anything unusual? No, everything's normal. Eris, open the Chamber of Offering, now. I need to check the alabaster box. On it. Years of knowing each other, Eris doesn't ask what happened. Oh, well, there's the feats. Am I having a nightmare? Why are Kotari's lower legs here? So the dismemberer moves like smoke through locked rooms, severed Kotari's lower legs, then placed them in the alabaster box? Impossible! We must be missing something crucial. Oh, we're so fucked. Like, this seems so impossible. While you were on watch, did this door ever open? No. The key's been inside Dog Lyle the whole time. So the Chamber of Offering has basically been sealed shut the entire time? Technically, yes. And what if someone stole the key from inside the dog's stomach? Impossible. It only responds to my voice print. I'm the only one who can command it. So if someone could mimic your voice, they could control the dog? And the only one capable of that is you, isn't it? As long as you understand something, you can recreate it. Anything. You were the werewolf. Or turned malicious. No one could stop you. Why would I ever do that? My greatest wish is world peace, remember? Okay. What are you doing here? When did I end up over here? Oh, after I dropped off the drinks, I must have just zoned out here. What? He looked like he was sleepwalking. Considering his condition, that isn't too surprising, but how did you get in? Yeah, what about the others? Where's everyone now? Master's in the Chamber of Audience. Oh, like after we opened the door, I see. Bragging to Face about all the cold cases he's supposedly solved. Figures. He's a detective. He must have some crazy stories. Mostly stuff he picked up from detective shows and movies. Wait, so those stories... Yeah, not his own experiences. You're asking everyone's whereabouts to check alibis, aren't you? While you two were guarding the room, me, Reyes, and Lena were just wandering around the Grand Cathedral. If you plotted everyone's positions on a map, it looks something like this. Ooh, cute! Then why does it say Reyes' location is unknown? Didn't you deliver drinks to her? I only saw the note she left and grabbed the drinks from the kitchen. They were already laid out when I got there. So, you never actually saw her. That's right. Interesting. Silas. Anything happened when we were guarding the Chamber of Offering? Reyes thought we might be thirsty, so she had a lion bring us some drinks, but what? She sent 20 cups. Oh. You didn't actually drink them all, did you? Is it alcohol, or is it... I wasn't going to. But Reyes must have known. She left a note. Every cup's a different flavor. I made them all myself. So I couldn't let her down. I finished them all. You really can't say no to her, huh? Middle-aged guy like me can't do much. Least I can do is not disappoint the younger ones. Okay, so they must be non-alcoholic otherwise. Still, after finishing them all, I couldn't hold it in and had to run to the bathroom. So maybe they were alcoholic. So you weren't stationed at the chamber the whole time. Interesting. How did the dismemberer manage to put Kotari's severed lower legs in the box? Wait, don't be so quick to decide. A rushed assumption might be exactly what the dismemberer wants. Isn't it possible the severed lower legs aren't even Kotari's? No, they're definitely hers. Then, where are the severed hands that were in the box before? They're mixed in with that sea of severed arms and lower legs on the floor. Isn't it dangerous to be in here? Like, last time, with all the stuff on the floor, when limb severance went off, everybody tweaked out. We're just not worried about that now, I guess? The sea angel pattern. It looks different from when we first got here. Maybe we kicked it out of place during the chaos earlier. You're not gonna say anything, yeah. Did anything happen when we were guarding the Chamber of Offering? No. Nobody went in or out. To be safe, Silas even kept picking through that little window to check inside. Why bother doing that? Because there's still a believer in there. I thought Proxy said those NPCs were neutral and wouldn't interfere. That's what she claimed, but you always keep a little suspicion in reserve. Still, the believer didn't actually do anything suspicious. Anything else unusual happen? Unusual, You showing up just to craft yourself an alibi. Does that count? Stop talking like I'm already the killer. Okay. Time is now 12:05. What time did you first notice Kotari's severed lower legs were missing? Exactly noon. Are you certain it was noon? Positive. Remember that strange writing we saw in the alabaster box? Wait, you mean... If it meant Kotari's lower legs would be automatically transported to the box at 12 o'clock sharp, then that's exactly what just happened. That's insane. Oh, I must be missing something. Oh, this little... Okay, sure. Yeah. This room's barely different from when we locked it. If anything, just the hands in the alabaster box became the lower legs. I hate to think this, but this isn't humanly possible. Yeah, even for like the superpowers that we have. The illogical scene leaves everyone speechless. I still think out of everyone, Lyle's ability is one of the most broken. Like, you can conjure stuff out of thin air and like affect everyone's senses. While you were busy, I must inform you of something. What? When the werewolf successfully kills, I notify everyone. But do you know when the notification occurs? When someone finds the body? If discovered early, yes, immediately. But the correct answer is, at the time preset by the werewolf. Could be the moment of death, when the body's found, or 10 minutes after. Once the werewolf's preset condition is met, I inform all participants. Why tell us now, unless... Someone has been killed by the werewolf. Find the werewolf's identity within the time limit. Heroes, confirm the killer and vote. Wait, someone's dead? Who? Given the situation, probably Kotari. She bled out in the infirmary? Impossible! Her bleeding is so slow. That's why I came here first. Let's check the infirmary. Alright guys, last chance. I'm gonna say it's either Reyes or Kotari. One of the two. Those are my two locks. Human bosses? What's wrong? Why so hurried? Dada, you're awake. Did anyone enter the infirmary? After you left, no one entered or exited. Then, maybe Kotari's still alive. After all, no one could kill her. Even if she died, it should be an accident from blood loss. Well, fuck. How did it come to this? We had 2 people guarding the room. Both locked rooms were perfect. How did the killer murder Kotari? Even I'm getting chills. Could the killer really be supernatural? A demon devours human limbs and manifests in our world. The Dismemberer. Please investigate quickly. Debate and discussion begin in 5 minutes. That soon? The selection must proceed fairly. Further investigation will yield no new clues. In other words, our current clues are enough to deduce the truth? Correct. Use your remaining time wisely to piece together the fragments of truth. Oh, we're so fucked. All right. Whoa, okay, hold on. Nothing over here? Just, okay, these three will go this way. Dada, what exactly happened in the infirmary? Why did you collapse, and why is there blood on your lips and chest? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? Maybe I was just too exhausted? I suddenly blacked out, and when I woke up, I was already outside the infirmary. Are you sure you're not hiding something? No. Next question. It's 12:10 now. I was only gone from the infirmary for 10 minutes? So the dismemberer infiltrated and struck within that brief window? In just 10 minutes, they slipped past 2 sealed rooms and the guards watching over them? No matter how you look at it, that should have been impossible. Okay, we got the knife and the symbol. The nano-vibration blade pierced her chest with surgical precision. Looks like that's the weapon that killed Kotari. No doubt about it, her heart was pierced clean through. But what really stands out is her expression. Why, after such a brutal death, would she be smiling in satisfaction? Through severed limbs, the dismemberer shall appear. Alongside that line was the final stage Sea Angel mark. Her death was carried out step by step. 3 deliberate stages. The Limb Reaper has completed its ritual at last. Investigation time has ended. Begin discussing the werewolf's identity. These clues, that's all? Yes. Still no idea how the dismemberer pulled this off. In the Chamber of Purifications, with limited participants, we had no dedicated debate venue. But now, oh, we're going to the trial room. For those to become gods, we must provide a venue befitting your status. Please proceed to the dining hall center. Show me the trial room. Ooh, look at that. Okay, the judgment hall. Not quite a trial room, but seeds of God, chosen for this selection. Here, at this council table, the final judgment shall be rendered. As arbiter, I shall restate the rules. A table isn't as cool as a trial room, but this still looks nice anyway. Since the heroes failed to strike down the werewolf during the trial phase, should you now fail to name the true culprit, the werewolf shall claim victory by default. Once consensus is reached regarding the werewolf's identity, I shall reveal the 2 heroes. Remember this. Only with the assent of both heroes can the werewolf be subjected to purification. 13 seats. 13 participants. Each of you carries a wish, one that everyone can understand. Know that any debate may be your last. Now, let the final deliberation begin. Unmask the one who would betray humanity to claim godhood. Oh, no! No! That's the end? That's it? No! We have to wait. Oh, no! Oh, man. Oh, I was into it. I was ready. I was ready to go. Dang. That's it. We're not gonna find out. Oh, what a tragedy. Okay. Let's see what the side story's about. We recommend finishing chapter 2. We already did that. And meeting all... Yeah, I think we already did that. When does it come out? I think they said 2026. I don't think we have a date. Okay, I don't know how long this side story is, but I guess we'll find out. Sometime before it all began. It's a prequel. We just vibing in the lounge. Yes, my goat! As one of history's rarest master detectives, I'm known far and wide in the outside world. I've never heard of you. I must be really out of touch. Is this like what they were doing when we were like tweaking out in the practice round. Want to know just how amazing I am? I've won MVP 5 times. I don't think I've seen that sprite yet. I mean, why would a detective even have an MVP award? But wow, that does sound amazing. Do you know why Sherlock Holmes only exists in fiction? Why? Because in the real world, you've already got me. I love all these new sprites. Oh my god, iconic. Oh, I see. Oh wait, Lyle is here. Okay. This guy's totally taking advantage of Faye's innocence. He's just spouting nonsense without even trying. So basically, whatever problem you have, just come to me. Can we really ask you anything? Of course. There's no problem in this world I can't solve. Then, Miss Reyes has a question. Ask away. How do I boost my feminine charm? Sorry, no idea. That was fast. Impressive, Master. Failed on the very first question. I'm not gonna say the joke. But Alice should know the answer to that one. After all, idols are basically walking bundles of look at me desperation. Whoa, I'm sure she'd do absolutely anything for attention. Hyper! Is that how you ask someone for help? Alice lets out a deep sigh. Listen, Reyes. Huh. Expecting some secret trick to instantly make you charming. That mindset is already wrong. I use my pathosync to make people love me. I'm kidding. Girls who seem effortlessly attractive have actually spent years mastering makeup, fashion, and skincare. But Lena doesn't do any of that, and she's still charming. That's not what I meant. I've got it. Charming girls are basically using makeup and clever disguises just to barely pass as angels. Huh? That's definitely not what I said. But Lena really is an angel without doing anything. Oh, that's a new Eris sprite. Anyway, let me summarize Alice's point. A charming girl must have 3 qualities: outstanding looks, stunning beauty, and an exterior that outshines the interior. You just said the same thing 3 times. Why is having a serious conversation with you people so exhausting? Hi, Kotari! What a peaceful scene. So peaceful! I sure hope nothing bad happens. It almost feels like we could stay like this forever. Still, this is a game of mutual slaughter. We won't get to stay carefree forever. Ah, right. I pull out a piece of paper. While we're all here, how about a little game? I figured this might be a good way to see how everyone reacts. Huh? What's that? What are you scheming now? You make it sound like I'm always up to no good. That's exactly what I mean. Don't be like that. It's just a harmless little game. Starting now, you have 1 hour to try and steal this paper from me. Whoever succeeds gets 1 unconditional request from me. Whoa! Whoa! There. Done. Without warning, Eris kicks me and snatches the paper. My request is simple. Leave your sister and try living on your own for once. Eris, that's like telling my brother to just drop dead. Hold on, the game hasn't even started yet. And I said steal, not snatch. You have to take it without me even noticing. That's the only way it counts. Like the selection, right? You gotta make it so no one knows who did it or how. Exactly. So, if time runs out and no one manages to steal it, is there a penalty? Nope. Huh? Then isn't this just a game where only you lose? If I had penalties, no one would want to play. Will you actually keep your word? Of course. Whatever the winner demands, I'll do it. The proxy can be the judge if you want. As long as it doesn't interfere with the selection, I'm happy to assist. What's written on that paper? Hard to make a move if we don't know what we're after. This is a treasure I've kept close for years. You could say it's worth as much as my life. You're betting something that important? What is it, a deed? A check? No, it's worth far more than any of that. I flip the paper over. Aww. It's a drawing my sister made for me when she was little. That's so cute. This is so embarrassing. I get it. You're all too stunned to speak. Honestly, if someone killed me on the street for carrying this, I wouldn't even be surprised. Lyle, just kill me now. I'm going to seal this treasure in the alabaster box in front of everyone. Whoever wants it, come and steal it. Alright. I wonder if Lena's gonna be the one to steal it. So, you're willing to let your sister die of embarrassment just to play this game? Why? Is it really that bad? Under everyone's watchful eyes, I place the paper inside the alabaster box and seal it shut. I want to see how everyone acts in a situation like this. Why do you need to test everyone? Understanding each person's character will help in the upcoming selection. The scariest people in this world aren't the villains. They're the ones you can never predict. Some people are impossible to read. Even now, I still can't figure them out. But aren't you worried about losing? I can't lose. Once the chamber offering store closes, it locks automatically. Who has the key right now? I do. So, to steal what's inside the alabaster box, someone would have to steal the key from you first. Exactly. Then, shouldn't we stay in the room to protect the drawing? If we did that, we wouldn't get to see how everyone reacts. We need to leave an opening on purpose. Lena and I leave the room together, then deliberately split up. Now then, let's see what they'll do. Alright, let's just go... Now, we're gonna save Hyper for last, so we're gonna go backwards. Stay away from us! Alice holds face tightly, waving me off with an obvious shooing gesture. I don't know what you're really after with this game, but you're clearly up to something shady. Alice, don't you think that's a little too harsh? Yeah, don't go accusing people without proof. Huh? You've got some nerve saying that. She glares at me, guard fully up. This bet is way too stacked against you. There's gotta be a catch. I'm not falling for it. Hey, I'm a perfectly respectable guy. I've got a fixed address and a steady job. What more do you want? Those are the most underwhelming virtues I've ever heard. You gotta learn to trust people, right, Face? Yes. Alice, trust between people is really important. That's exactly why you keep getting taken advantage of. Anyway, stay away from me and Face. We're not interested in your game. Alice is way more suspicious of me than I expected. Still, knowing just how suspicious she is, that's valuable intel. Alright. Silas, you're super strong. Just beat up Lyle and take the drawing. Easy peasy. The rule is to steal it. Then beat up Lyle first and then steal it. You really don't get how this game works, do you? So, do you have some kind of plan, Silas? Don't go expecting clever plans from some middle-aged dude. Besides, even if I win this game, it doesn't do me any good. Don't be such a realist. Games are supposed to be fun. You want to play, go ahead and try it yourself. I'm skipping this round. Why? You seemed pretty into it a second ago. Because if I can't play with you, Silas, it's no fun. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leave you all alone. I'd actually appreciate it if you did leave me alone. Between these two, Ray seems like the one in control, but Silas is the one who's truly unfazed. Still, why does Ray's cling to Silas so much? Does she see something in him that I don't? That's interesting. I heard. I'm the only one your pathosync doesn't work on. It's okay. You don't have to talk. I'm super good at talking to myself. I once talked to myself for 8 whole hours. The proxy said I'd be good at something called being a streamer. Anyway, not sure what that is, but apparently you can live off fan money even if you're all alone forever. Isn't that amazing? I want to become human, but what does it even mean to be human? You never say anything, but I get the feeling you've been thinking about the same thing. Looks like we'd make good friends. No, wait. I want to be your friend. So, starting today, we're friends. Dang. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I could have sworn Kotari's lips curved up just a little. Alright, who's next? Listen up, Elian. Yes, Master. Even if it costs us our lives, we must win this game. Understood. We must win this game, even if it costs your life, Master. Yeah, your life. That's not what I said. As expected of Master, betting your own life on something so utterly pointless. Or perhaps, you've always known your life was only worth this much? These two are the same as always. Just checking in on you guys. So, how are you planning to steal that drawing? Are you stupid? Even if I had a plan, why would I tell you of all people? Master, don't blame him. Given your track record, it's fair to assume you just blurted out. Someone of my caliber? Impossible to read. Because I haven't thought of anything at all. Incredible, Master. Is this a legendary no plan is the best plan? If your brain's empty to begin with, then there's nothing to leak. Wow. Don't flatter me too much. I'll get embarrassed. I don't need to worry about these two at all. Actually, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing them draw a werewolf in a later round. Goddamn. That's rough. Dining hall time. Looks like most people aren't taking this game seriously. No. Still, it wasn't a total waste. After all that probing, I've got a decent read on everyone's personality. But even so, some people are just impossible to predict. Lyle! Hyper has Eris in a hold. Hand over the key, or I'll do something terrible to your childhood friend here. Help me. Oh, this is a ploy. This is so... What I'm seeing almost qualifies as a hostage situation. Almost. How did you two end up together? Because no one else would go along with it. So, Hyper's popularity is worse than I thought. I'm counting to 10. If you don't move, then Eris is done for. Oh, no. I'm so scared. Wow. Terrifying. That's right. Be afraid. No, what's terrifying is your acting. So, if I don't hand over the key, what exactly are you gonna do to Eris? Uh-huh. Hyper freezes. Oh, wait, Eris. What can I even do to you that's terrible? Yeah, what would qualify as terrible right now? Did you two not rehearse this at all? Anyway, don't think I won't do anything. Don't underestimate my obsession with becoming a phantom thief. Persona reference? Huh? That's not a phantom thief, that's just a thug. No matter how hard I try, detectives are never as popular as phantom thieves. Everyone loves the bad boy types. I want a cool title too, like Hyper the Phantom. Don't give up, keep at it, and someone will notice you eventually. Huh? First time I've seen a kidnapper get comforted by their hostage. These two are probably the worst possible duo for this kind of act, but it's hilarious and I love it. Or maybe this is all a setup to distract me while someone else slips into the Chamber of Offering. And besides, honestly, I couldn't care less what happens to Eris. Do whatever you want. Be my guest. Actually, I'm kind of curious to see how you two play this out. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. The hostage wants to commit murder. Are you kidding me? Eris throws a punch at me without hesitation. Eris, calm down. You've always known he's trash. It's like the sun rises in the east. Why get mad over something that obvious? She's vibrating with rage. I could just hand over the key now and be done with it. But sticking around to see how everyone acts seems more interesting. What do I do? Since Eris is useless, guess I'll have to switch hostages.
Huh?
Lyle! If you don't hand over the key, I'll do something so cruel to your sister, you won't be able to watch. Hyper drags Lena from the other side. Lyle, save me! Anything, whatever you want. I dropped to my knees with a thud. My god. Just take the key. Please, I'm begging you. Let Lena go. Yeah, me too, Eris. Eris's silence is absolutely terrifying. All I can do now is pray that she doesn't win this thing. Did you actually gave him the key? Bruh. Half an hour has passed since the kidnapping farce. So, Lena, when Hyper took you, did you hear what they were planning? They went to the proxy first and got a fake alabaster box. While you were distracted, Alliance swapped the real one with the fake. I see. Good thing my sister can't lie. So Hyper really is what I thought from the start. Nothing impressive. But for some reason, I can't shake this feeling about him. An unnecessary feeling, you could say. Like, he's hiding something. He can't just be a simple idiot. Hyper intrigues the hell out of me, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very interested in Hyper. So that means I walk over to the alabaster box. This one's been swapped out, right? Yep. But even though the real one's gone, you don't seem worried at all. Of course not. Because from the very beginning, there was no way I could lose this game. What I didn't tell anybody was what I put in the alabaster box was an ordinary piece of paper. Lena did draw me a picture when she was little, but I never carried it with me. Faker. Sealing the drawing inside the box, showing it off to everyone, all of it was misdirection. That drawing was fake. I created it using my Pathosync world creation. Lyle, that's not right. Tricking everyone from the start? This game was never fair. But if you play too fair, you won't survive the selection. I kinda figured you'd pull something like this, though. I knew it. Can't fool you. I walk back to the alabaster box. Still, just to be safe, let me check what's inside. So are there two boxes? Huh? How is this drawing? It shouldn't exist. Did my Pathosync go haywire? Did I create it unconsciously? Lena. Yeah? Lena, do you see this too? I can. With Lena's confirmation, I finally know for certain. This drawing is real. Wait, if that's the case, then why is there a drawing that shouldn't exist? Someone faked it. That's the most likely, yeah. This drawing was forged by someone and secretly placed inside. Maybe Hyper, who has a photographic memory, could have perfectly recreated it. Hold on. If that's true, this is bad. It doesn't matter if the drawing's fake. The problem is its existence has dragged me into this game against my will. I'm not in control anymore. If someone steals this drawing, I lose. What was that sound? The noise came from the entrance. I step away from the alabaster box and head to the door, but before I make it halfway, something happens. What's happening? It just went completely dark. I try to get back to the alabaster box, but in this pitch black darkness, I can't even tell which direction to go. Who turned off the lights in the Chamber of Offering? In total darkness, I can't do a thing after what feels like an eternity. Chamber of Offering finally lights up again. Lyle! The drawing. It's gone. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Let me summarize what just happened. From the very beginning, Lyle deceived everyone by setting up a game he could not lose. However, a drawing that should not have existed mysteriously appeared. Shortly after, darkness fell and engulfed both Lyle and Lena, who were inside the Chamber of Offering. In that brief moment, the drawing sealed within the alabaster box vanished. That concludes the summary of this incident. Lyle, you have 5 minutes remaining. If you cannot deduce the method or identify the true culprit, you must unconditionally accept one demand from the victor. It's fine. I already know who has the drawing. Because the number of people who could pull this off is very limited. I only showed that drawing for a brief moment, yet the culprit managed to recreate it perfectly. Yep, I said this earlier, Hyper. So what you're saying is, I used my perfect recall to memorize the drawing in that instant, then drew it myself and slipped it into the fake alabaster box? Exactly. Your deduction has a fatal flaw. What flaw? I can't even draw a stick figure! Perfect memory means nothing if I can't use my hands. Master, that's not a flaw in Lyle's reasoning. That's a flaw in you. But there's one person who could have pulled it off. Who? It was a drawing my sister made for me when she was little. So the only person who could recreate it is someone who knew both me and Lena back then. Eris. Eris used to live with me and Lena. We were in the same orphanage, so of course she knows what it looks like. She's seen it before. Even if Eris really did draw the picture, then how'd she get the drawing out of a sealed room like that? Doesn't something about this seem strange to you? If the Chamber of Offering was in complete darkness, how could the culprit open the alabaster box and take out the drawing? Maybe they had a light on them? No. If there was any light, Lena and I would have noticed. So you're saying the culprit can see in the dark? That's impossible for a human. So the answer's obvious, isn't it? With a bird? That means the culprit isn't even human. Dada, you're the thief. Oh, I see. You used your beastly night vision to sneak into the Chamber of Offering and steal the drawing. No, it's not Dada. African gray parrots do have better eyesight than humans, but their night vision is actually quite poor. Now, it's Eris because, like, Eris is used to moving around without seeing. The lights being on or off wouldn't affect her. That's right. Gray parrots can't see well at night, so we get startled easily. So Dada couldn't be the culprit. It's not Dada. Then how did the culprit get in from outside in pitch darkness and take the drawing from the alabaster box? Maybe we should think about this from a different angle. If it's impossible to steal the drawing in complete darkness, then the room wasn't actually dark. Huh? What do you mean? Didn't you just say you and Lena couldn't see anything? Right, but we were the only ones who couldn't see. How could you two be the only ones in the room who couldn't... Oh! That's right, you've already figured it out. The only possible explanation for this is a pathosync. Does anyone have a blinding pathosync? Oh, Eris, yeah. Right? Eris! Okay, I was close. We still don't know the exact mechanics of your pathosync. But once someone's infected, they lose their sight, just like you. You used your pathosync from outside and plunged me and Lena into darkness, didn't you? While we couldn't see a thing, the culprit used the key to open the door and took the drawing. Don't forget, I can't see anything either. I'm blind, so how could I even get through the door, let alone take the drawing? Oh, is it the Hyper and, is it the duo? Because you had an accomplice. Hyper had the key. He could have gone in himself, or sent a lion to grab the drawing. So that drawing is in the hands of you, Hyper, or a lion. I don't actually need to guess who took it. The rules are simple. If the drawing's gone and I still don't know who took it or how, then I lose. You think you've won, don't you? Huh? There's a fundamental error in your reasoning. You didn't notice? What part of the earlier deduction was wrong? This one? No? I'm not actually sure. Oh, Eris hasn't seen the drawing before. She can't see. Dingus. Me being the dingus. I've been blind since birth. So there's no way I could remember what Lena's childhood drawing looked like. Yeah, but Hyper could if you were working with Hyper, bada bing bada boom. So you're not the culprit? No. And you didn't activate your pathosync? No. Time's up. Lyle, please identify who stole the drawing. I don't know. It's so obvious. You're the only one here who still doesn't know who did it or how. Miss Reyes doesn't know either. Me neither. Are we starting the punishment now? Looks like those who know the truth are actually the minority. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, who could recreate the drawing Lena made as a child? Who could slip it into the alabaster? It's Lena. Yeah, that's what I said from the very, very start. Who could slip it into the alabaster box without anyone noticing? And who could retrieve it from the alabaster box in complete darkness? There's only one person who meets all three conditions. I had that clocked from the beginning, guys. That was the first thing I said. Lena, it was you all along? Yes, Lyle. Lena pulls out the drawing from inside her clothes. The culprit this time was me. What? I can't believe what I'm hearing. Why would you do this? Because I didn't want everyone to hate you. I wanted to make the game fairer, and I wanted everyone to see what kind of person you really are. So, I asked Hyper to turn off the lights in the Chamber of Offering at the right moment. That's right, there was indeed an accomplice in this case. But because it was you, no one would ever suspect Lena was the accomplice. Of course, that wasn't my only goal. What I really wanted was the right to give you an order. Why go through all this trouble? You never had to ask. I would have done anything for you. Look at all the people beside me. Someone as wonderful as you shouldn't be trapped in my world alone. You did all this just to say that? Sometimes, even the truth doesn't reach the heart it's meant for. That's why I chose this method. Even if it means being called a culprit, I wanted these words to stay in your heart. Without Lena by my side, this world means nothing. The reason I joined the selection was always for my sister. Lyle, don't kill me. Lyle, kill me. Who are you? Tell me, who are you? Lyle? I understand. Thank you for doing all this for me. I keep lying because I'm afraid to face the truth. I guess you could say Lyle's a liar. I just hope that day never comes. So for now, let's enjoy this moment of peace. A letter from the development team. Even though this is just a small side story, we hope you enjoyed it. If our development allows, we'd love to share more slice-of-life stories featuring the rest of our cast. Since releasing the demo in September 2025, we've been wonderfully overwhelmed by the incredible amount of feedback and heartfelt messages from players like you. As a tiny team of just 4 people. 4 people?! Wow! It truly means the world to us that so many of you have found and followed our game. We're especially grateful to all the streamers and content creators who help spread the word. Hey! Because of your support, we have the chance to make Psycho-Sleuth the best it can be. With that in mind, we have an update to share. To reach the quality bar we're aiming for, we have decided to push the full release back a bit, currently targeting late September. We're putting more resources into additional animations and voice acting, and significantly expanding the later portions of the game. We just need a little more time to do it right. The full game has 5 chapters in total. Aside from Chapter 1, which moves at a faster pace, each chapter will be just as substantial as Chapter 2. In fact, the Chapter 2 content in this demo is only half of what the complete Chapter 2 will include. Finally, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you. Because of you, we've made it this far. We can't wait to show you more of what PathoSync can do and all the twisted tricks we have in store. We'll be sharing more of our plans in the months ahead. Please stay with us for the final stretch. With gratitude, the Psycho-Sleuth development team. All right, so we have a release window, September. So if you guys are interested, keep your eyes peeled. I will definitely be playing the rest of this. So there's 5 chapters and we're like halfway through Chapter 2. So we've already played like around 20% of the game. So that's exciting. Okay. Very nice message. Let's go ahead and switch over to chatting. And that was Psycho-Sleuth, at least what we have of it so far. We'll have to wait a while for the full release, but that was really good. I'm really enjoying this one. A lot of the characters are good, the game is beautiful, the writing's pretty tight. I don't really have any huge complaints. I mean, there were a couple like tiny little polish things here and there, but in the grand scheme of things, really good, especially for if it's really 4 people working on this. Really good stuff. Really good stuff, I do have to say. So yeah, I highly recommend if you guys enjoyed it, check out the dev team. Be sure to support them, support the release when it comes out. And yeah, I think that's gonna be it from me. Let's see, who are our top 3? Let me check that real quick. At 3, we have Mikey Mike. At 2, we have Super Simputer. And at number 1, we have Boss Buster. Thank you guys very, very much. Thank everybody for coming. I'll have next week's schedule out soon. We're going to be doing a 10K celebration stream next Saturday, so I hope to see you guys there for that. Until then, though, I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of their weekend, a great start to their week, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!